Hi, I'm Randy Griffin, Vice President of Sales with Marriott International. Please enjoy the following video featuring industry experts talking about topics and tips to help the meeting planner.
Sustainability has definitely changed over the last few years as it's gotten more popular and more common for meetings and events. Started off as being, are you having a green meeting? Are you not having bottled water? Are you trying to make a sustainable menu, trying to have people travel less? Where now there are very sophisticated international and national standards developed to really gauge the levels of sustainability of your meetings, developed by ISO, who did the ISO 2112, had the Olympics certification for their standards. There's also the Apex ASTM, which is hosted by the Convention Industry Council's Apex initiative to create a definition for what actually makes a sustainable meeting. Site selection is one of those processes where you don't always know which venue you're going into. The client wants something specific, and it makes it a lot easier from a sustainable perspective if there's that LEED seal on the door, or now there's Apex certification available for venues and meeting spaces. But I think really identifying your partners, your venue is always going to be your partner for your event, whether you're looking at sustainability or whether you're just planning a meeting. Their staff and their dedicated employees are going to make you shine. So identifying them as a partner, even from the sustainability perspective, is key to seeing if maybe they can't do things for your particular meeting, but what can they do, and highlight. And when you have a sustainability requirements in your RFP, talk to them about, it's not about trying to cancel them out or make them feel bad, that it's just trying to gauge what they are able to do. And maybe they can actually institute a program for your event that may even leave a legacy that they can then sell to future customers. If you're just starting out looking at sustainable meetings, I would say baby steps. Take each initiative one by one. Do not try to zero waste your event for the first time. Do not take away all bottled water from your attendees. Do not pull all of these things, because you need to not only bring your organization along, but bring your attendees along as well. It's a learning curve for everyone. So if you want to focus on waste, start with a recycling program. Then you can get into compost, but don't try to do either of them all together overnight. Also, if you're going to remove bottled water, which a lot of us have from meetings and events, educate your attendees about why you have done it. Talk about cost savings, talk about the environmental benefits, talk about how the branded water bottles are a gift and a really exciting element, talk about water saving programs, all these other elements. So you're not just taking away things, that you also need to add things back in. So I think there's kind of just a way to guide it into being more beneficial instead of like you're taking things away. But you have to provide both your sponsors, your stakeholders, your attendees with that information. So that way they're along for the ride, and that you're not just taking things away from them without cause, and that'll cause complaints. Your response cards may not be great, or bad tweets, all that kind of stuff.